Your valedictorian is Tyson Etri. Tyson first started studying psychology at UQ back in 2009, but ended up joining the Army as a military police officer. Revisiting his passion for psychology, Tyson has now completed his studies and has been a high-achieving and conscientious student. Tyson has been a valuable contributor to discussions in his classes, and his supervisors say he's been one of their top honor students, complimenting him particularly for his articulate and insightful manner. While in his final semester of undergraduate studies, Tyson's son was born, and it motivated Tyson to continue applying himself throughout. One day he intends to complete his master's in psychology. It is my pleasure to introduce your valedictorian, Tyson Etri, Bachelor of Arts with first-class honors of this university, representing the graduates to present the valedictorian address.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the University Senate, guest speaker, distinguished guests, and my fellow graduates. As I look over your tasseled heads, I feel the urge to offer some sort of wise or inspiring pronouncement, something in Latin perhaps like carpe diem, or something more modern like be the change you wish to see. But as I go to say those sugary words, I know that I'm glossing over all of the ugly bits, the days that we wanted to give up, weeks we spent doubting ourselves, months of stress and hard work, and of course the anxiety we probably feel right now about the years ahead. Study is a grueling and uncertain process, but it seems a cruel paradox that we feel most alive. We are most fulfilled when we take risk, when we do things that are messy and a little bit painful, like in love and in art and in drunk karaoke. What draws us to these pursuits? Yes, we might begin with ideals and passion and purpose, but over time, passion transforms into what I think is the highest of all human qualities: stubbornness, refusal to give up. What I see in us is 400 very stubborn people who insisted, who were determined to do something important, despite the chaos of the last few years. The degrees that we receive today are as much proof of education as they are proof of persistence, proof of stubbornness, proof that we can show up and earn something, proof that you have found, that you can find some small reason or reserve of strength to keep you going. I wonder what your reasons were to keep going. Bring them to mind and hold them there. For me, my reason is my little son, who is now 515 days old. Not very little anymore. He was born in the middle of my third year and has made every single day since more difficult, honestly. I've rocked him to sleep in my arms at 2 o'clock in the morning while listening to a lecture on predictors of parental coping. I struggled, but it was worthwhile. We come to be defined by how we confront stresses and struggles like children, degrees, careers, families, challenges not to be avoided, but pursued with utmost stubbornness. We are celebrated here today with full regalia because we stayed the course. We were stubborn enough to believe that education is worthwhile, that knowledge is a public good, that somewhere the truth is out there. But we were not really alone in this struggle. Over the years, we turned to our family and friends and partners, many of whom are here today, and they became reluctant but supportive sounding boards to our learning. So to you we say, thank you, and we say sorry. We cannot give you back the hours we spent cursing SPSS or pontificating about human nature. Your patience means that you share this proud moment with us today. And if you're lucky, we might even let you wear this tassel-y hat. And to our teachers, rather than thank you for your knowledge, we thank you for your humanity, for that is what sets you apart from Wikipedia. Thank you for explaining things twice, for remembering our names, for staying enthusiastic when we all turn off our cameras on Zoom. And thank you for your flexibility when we email you with last-minute car trouble, or maybe COVID, cousin's wedding, family emergency that just clashes with 4 due dates. And not forgotten is the quiet army that tend to the great sandstone heart of this campus, our professional staff, administrators, gardeners, librarians, baristas. Thank you for making this such a beautiful place to learn. Now, before I finish, I should of course say something about psychology. Whenever I say that I study psychology, I am usually met with a raised eyebrow. Oh, psychology. They usually imagine a bespectacled Freud on a couch dispensing Jedi mind tricks that fix hysteria. Little do they actually know of the diversity of what we study, from how eyes track dots on a screen, to how to be good parents, to political polarization, to the healing power of compassion. What I've learned here is that every grain of human experience is itself an infinite field of discovery. And so it is thrilling and daunting and bewildering to be here with you, my fellow graduates, on this shore at the close of this beautiful day, wondering which of these infinite grains contains our future. Thank you.